There is nothing that enrages me more than fat models.
I don't like the celebration of morbid obesity.
You're okay in the skin that you're in.
The stress is everything.
Just don't sit there getting fatter. Do something about it.
I am fat.
The fact that I have rolls on my belly doesn't make me any less of a human being.
The reason I am here is because I feel like in the past, fat has been such a derogatory term, and we've been so ridiculed for the way we look. It's almost like I want to take that word back and make it a positive thing. Oh, someone called me fat, so negative, and be like, yes, I am. You know what I mean? Just change the way we think of it.
A lot of words that should offend me don't. And I think it's because I'm just kind of I don't even need the word to know your intention.
Exactly.
So I know your intention, and if you're using it to hurt me, I don't care what word you use. I care that you wanted to hurt me. I just don't look at a word like that as being
You don't want to give it power.
No, I don't want to give it weight.
Yes.
Being plus size is a choice. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm only standing on this one and not strongly disagree because some people do try to be plus size. There's lots of people in the gay community that are called eaters and feeders. So people do try to be bigger, but I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a choice. So that's the only reason why I'm not strongly disagreeing.
You hit the one on the head, yes, I feel that.
I lost 60 pounds in 6 months. Everyone was so happy for me. I hated myself. I hated the way I looked. I hated why I did, why I exercised, and things like that. And so I made the conscious decision of my parents are not gonna be supportive, or maybe they won't like it. My community, the Korean community, is gonna be really disappointed that there's a fat Korean walking around the world. But it was a choice for me to say, well, I don't wanna work out 8 hours a day, every day, and hate what I look like to be skinnier, so I'm gonna let myself eat more than a quarter cup of white rice today.
I disagree because I believe in society, especially in America, we have this idea that, oh yeah, all fat people ate themselves that way, that they just sit at home and they're lazy and they don't do anything and they ate themselves that way. But they don't take into account people who have a disease. They don't take into account people who work out and their body is just built that way. So there are all of these other factors that the average person who's judging people don't take into account, and they just look at someone and they say, oh, you're fat and you're not doing anything about it.
But I also want to throw out there, it is possible that people have eaten themselves to that point, but then you look at why did that happen? There's trauma, there's rough coping mechanisms, there's so many different things that can lead to somebody resorting to that and then eating themselves into this situation. Because I know that's what happened to me. I didn't choose it, but it happened.
I've been criticized for my size. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, everyone.
When I first went back to Korea, which is the country of my parents, and it was amazing for me, and I was like, wow, I look like everyone else, right? This is my home country. This is supposed to be my place. It's not my place because I'm fat. And so walking down the street, people are like, do you know how easy it is for you to get liposuction here? They won't even scar because they can do it pretty for an Asian person or whatever.
My God.
I had family said, you know what? We'll fix your ears, we'll fix your nose, we'll fix your eyes, your lips, and all your fat. And that is just, it's mind-boggling to me that you would even think to offer that or think that I dislike my body. And I think that's also the thing. The critique comes from this idea of you must hate how you look. So let me help you.
I think everyone in this entire room has been criticized for their body. It doesn't really matter what size you are. You could be the skinniest girl in the world. You're gonna be called a fat bitch. If you think that this is exempt from you because we're bigger or we have different body types, no. We've all been shamed for our bodies.
People feel that they have the right to come up to you and impose their views onto you about your personal body. The fact that I have rolls on my belly and big thighs doesn't make me any less of a human being. My body is not for you. I didn't ask you. That's it.
I want to lose weight. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's hard.
The reason like I hesitated so much is because I will love the way I look no matter what. At the same time, like if I like was to keep dancing and keep going to the gym and all this, and then I just like happened to lose weight, like I'd also be like, cool, I'll just love myself no matter what, is pretty much what I'm saying.
Oh, bye.
No,
See ya.
I want to be here because this is like the work that I do, and I feel like doing this is gonna like make. I feel like being here, someone's gonna say something to me and be like, "Oh, like you aren't for body positivity, you aren't for fat activism, you aren't for liberation." But like that has nothing to do with anybody else besides me. I think like if I say this and I'm not being honest with myself and saying like, you know what? Sometimes I do think about losing weight because I do, and like everyone does.
Because there's privileges when you're smaller. So it's like, it's natural to think, I want to be smaller because there's so many more options for me if I'm smaller. But I don't want to lose weight.
Skinny people get more privileges. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wait. I went the wrong way.
For me, since I am a dancer, it is the most annoying thing. Like I go to auditions and I'm the only like plus size person there, and literally if you go to a concert and see an artist, you will like never see someone that looks like me dancing back up for like Chris Brown. All they care about is, you know, oh, sex sells, and you know, plus size isn't sexy, which it is obviously, but they can't get that, you know, out of their heads that skinny is like the like top tier of like life.
So what kept you though from On the Strongly Agree?
I don't really know. I just felt like it was like, it's like a big choice.
The world is created with smaller bodies in mind. Like everything we experience, when you sit in a folding chair, when you go on an airplane, when you go to the movie theater, and the unfortunate truth is our population is not that small. So just like organically speaking, smaller people have bigger privileges because the world is designed like for them.
I had to quit a whole career because of my size. Like, I got my first degree in musical theater performance. I was ready to go to Broadway. And then through college, I gained 65 pounds. And not only did I watch my professors lose interest in me, but I watched casting people lose interest in me. And that's how I ended up in education, because I want to teach that that's not okay. You can play any role, because that's what's baffling to me, is that we're in an age where in theater, we can suspend our disbelief that like animals can talk and things like that, but we can't accept that a plus size person could have somebody fall in love with them unless it's Hairspray. Like that's the only story we get, and that's infuriating.
I love my body. 3, 2, 1, go.
I love my body, but it took a lot of time to get there. When I graduated college and I was in like the biggest place that I've ever been, I was in a depression that I can't even like begin to explain about it. And then when I went off to grad school, I was like, something has to change. New city, new me. And so I got up every morning and I looked in the mirror and I was like, what can I like about myself today? And I learned how to just love every little part of me, because it is mine. It belongs to me. And if I don't love it, who is going to?
So what keeps you there?
That it took so much time to get there.
In being plus size, I don't love it, I don't hate it, it's here for me and it's got me this far. It's sabotaged me in a lot of ways, and that's its own journey. I just think for like a lot of like younger folks, like when I was your age or younger, people said either hate your body or love your body. I wasn't either way, and I was in the middle, and so you feel so stuck, and so you feel so alone, and it's this idea of it's okay if you don't love your body. It's okay if you're not obsessed with it. Just be kind to yourself, and that's good enough. If you can be kind to your best friend, you can be kind to yourself, and so that is why I am here.
Every morning I'll wake up and I will like get out of bed and I'll look in the mirror and I will literally just like I'll rub like my chest, like rub my stomach, I'll like shake my ass, or like touch my thighs, and like I want to like shower myself with love every day, and that's like really important to me, to give myself the time to be like, oh, I appreciate my body for what it does for me. Like, do I want to change? Sometimes, sure. Will it? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But like at the end of the day, like I will love it regardless, because it is like a home for me and my soul.
Sweaty group hug.
Twerk!
Oh, we're gonna twerk out?
Good humans, thanks for sticking around. So if you guys want to receive a mystery gift box from us in the next week, let us know why you love Spectrum so much in a letter to Jubilee.
Send it to this P.O. box, and that's where we're going to be getting them. We read through everything that you send us, so thank you. And we hope to hear from you guys soon. For now, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment below, follow us on Instagram, all that jazz, and we will see you next time.